Hello, Taurus. Thank you for joining me at Soul Path Guided Tarot. We are going to check into the current energies today and see what you can come to expect in the coming weeks. So, before we get into that, just a quick reminder that this is a general read. So, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If there's something along the way that resonates with you or you like, please consider hitting the like button, subscribing, hitting the bell notification, or even sharing. And your comments are always extremely welcome. So thanks. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, everything's pre-shuffled, but we'll give it an extra little shuffle here. All right, angel, spirits, and guides. What do we need for Taurus? And as I am shuffling for you, there are hummingbirds flying outside my window. Hummingbirds are an amazing bird that brings the message of joy and happiness. Okay, so a couple cards flew out for you. You ready? Here's your first one, change. This is a very common theme in the current energies of the collective of every sign. There is a tremendous amount of change. Why? Because the energies are shifting in the collective, the energies are shifting for Gaia, right? There's an ascension, a progression that's going on for each individual on the planet, as well as for Gaia herself, transitioning from the 3D to the 5D. So change is what you can expect. Change is what you're going to be going through. You've probably been going through this for a while. You'll continue to do this. And just keep in mind that even the best change can be challenging and difficult. But if you go in knowing it's for your highest and greatest good and try not to resist it, but go with it, take what it brings to you and try and find the benefit or the lesson or the blessing or whatever it is, because there's definitely some change coming. In fact, with the current energies, there's about 5 different planets in retrograde right now, and there's some changes coming where Mars is going to move into your 5th house, Taurus, and that is really a great opportunity for you to consider starting a new project, starting a new business, starting a new job, starting a new idea. So that's something to consider about as you move forward with change, okay? The other card that flew out for you was enlightenment. So this isn't necessarily like, oh, this change is going to make you an enlightened one. Enlightenment is something that we seek as we go through life for our entire life, right? No one's ever completely in a sense of enlightenment. But as you go through this change, as you move through this change, take the things that come to you and help you embrace them and see how they can make this change a positive change that's for your highest and greatest good. And we'll take a look at the tarot and some additional cards to see what that's going to look like for you with the coming weeks, okay? But again, with Mars moving into your 5th house, great time to start something new. And also, Jupiter is moving into your 10th house in the next couple weeks, and that's a great time for changes in career, okay? There's a new moon coming in, so that's going to affect your overall energy as well. So keep that in mind. Pay attention to how you feel during the different phases of the moon. Some people are very sensitive to that. So let's see what else we have for you. Taurus, please. Okay, perfect. So you got flexibility. It's important for you to stay flexible at this time, and it makes sense, right? Because you got the change card. During change, we always have to be flexible. Always need to be willing to go with the flow, right? Not be in a state of resistance. What we resist persists. So keep yourself flexible. And at the bottom of the deck, you got joy. So always try and stay in a state of joy. Is that possible at all times? Definitely not. But if you can be open and find the moments that give you harmony and joy, happiness, that helps you move through this change as well. Okay, so let's keep that in mind as well for you, Taurus. All right, let's pull one more oracle, and then we're going to get into your tarot. Angel, spirits, and guides. What else? There we go. Patience. So I get the sense that you are looking to do something different in your life, whether that be in a relationship or in a career opportunity, a project, an idea, something you've not done before. And we all as humans get a little impatient. That's totally normal. Spirit saying just try and do the best you can at being patient, knowing that it's going to come to you. So Taurus, put the idea out there in the universe. Think about what it is that you want to accomplish and let the universe guide you and know that you'll get there. Just be patient, right? Everything is divine timing, which of course we don't all love divine timing because we like our own timing. You also have Venus moving into your 6th house, and that deals with emotions. So, you know, we talk about joy here, but know that your emotions might be a little bit all over the place for in the next few weeks as we transition through this change. So just be patient with yourself and know that that's okay, and know that the energy is pretty intense, okay? All right, so first out for you is the Knight of Cups, followed by the Magician. Look at that, beautiful energy. Doesn't that, I love to see that. All right, let's get a couple more cards and then we'll talk about those. Taurus, 2 more cards for Taurus. So that one just flipped out. 10 of Swords, okay. Ooh, all right, what do we have here? I take the ones that flip out and flip over. So I'll take multiple cards, but I generally wait for them to pop out. Page of Swords. Okay. So first out, we've got the Knight of Cups. Okay, so the Knight of Cups is about new energy coming towards you. It's not the fastest energy, but it's not the slowest, and it certainly has to do with emotions and relationships. It can be a romantic relationship. It can be a relationship with family, friends. And I did mention to you that Venus is moving into your 6th house, and that has to do with emotions and new love. And then you get the Knight of Cups, which is about new love, okay? So that makes sense with your current energies. Then, of course, you have the Magician. Beautiful card of manifestation. What this is saying, Taurus, is that you have all the tools that you could possibly need to create, to manifest, to move through the change, to maneuver anything that the universe provides to you, throws at you, and that you're in a powerful position right now to manifest exactly what you want as you go through this change. Just be flexible, stay in a state of joy, right? So much about manifestation is about the feelings that we attach to the things that we want. So for you, with this being the Knight of Cups and a new love coming in, new relationship, the Magician is saying you have all the tools that you possibly need, and just stay in this state of moving forward, being open to what the universe brings you. Now, this 10 of Swords tells me that there has been some relationships, whether it's a work relationship or a romantic relationship, family relationship for some of you, but I'm getting that it is from a past relationship and that you've been a little bit unsure about moving forward in love, meaning maybe you haven't met the right kind of person, maybe you're not sure, maybe you're not very trusting, but the universe is saying as you move through this change, you know, you are going to become more familiar with how you want to move forward through that change. And the enlightenment is you're growing and you're learning more about yourself, other people, relationships, etc. This also states that, you know, this is the end of a cycle, right? So the 10 of Swords is actually reduces to a 1 in numerology. So 1 is about new beginnings, 10 is about the end of a cycle. So you're gone through the cycle, hence the change. The change is coming because you've gone through a cycle and you're starting anew. So 10 reduces to 1, and then you've got the Magician, which is also the number 1. So really 1 is number 11. 11 is a soul path number. 11 is a divine number. 11 is a master number. 11 is about following what your divine life plan is, okay? It's not like what is my purpose, but really what does your soul come here to experience and to learn and to grow and to maneuver through. And then you've got the Page of Swords. So this is new energy. This also can be that there's someone keeping an eye on you, right? This might be somebody who's watching your social media. This might be someone who's starting to communicate with you. This might be someone that you work with or a friend who is actually kind of starting to have some additional feelings about you. So this is very much new youthful energy and communication that's coming towards you. Okay, so you're moving away from this 10 of Swords, right? The end of the cycle, the betrayal, the abandonment, the toxicity, the whatever you went through that wasn't for your highest and greatest good. And now you're starting over with, this new communication, this new information that's going to be very positive. And what you had at the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. So the High Priestess, of course, is very much about going within, right? Following your gut, tapping into your intuition. The High Priestess, of course, follows the Magician. The High Priestess is the one who knows all the tools are there. And I know, as the High Priestess, you know, as the High Priestess, with your intuition, you'll be able to follow your gut, right? Follow your intuition as you move forward into the next relationship, knowing that it's not going to be like what was in the past, because you can create whatever it is that you want. You've got that ability at this time. Okay, so have faith and trust. Angel, spirits, guides, what can we show Taurus, please? Angel, spirits, and guides, what can we show Taurus? Oh, fantastic. Okay. Temperance. Okay, so you've got Temperance here. This is Sagittarius energy. Temperance is all about balance, right? So it's really important as you move through all of this to keep your energies balanced, to balance out your divine masculine and your divine feminine, I'm hearing for some of you. And of course, that's not gender specific. We all have both of those. But it's important to stay in balance so that you can manifest, because for us to be able to manifest, we need to be balanced. So that's very important for you. And that comes under the Nine of Cups. So you've got enlightenment, change, the Knight of Cups, and balance. So as you go through the change, as you're learning more about your path forward, what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, who you're going to do it with, it's important that you manage your energies, okay? However you do that, whether that's through meditation, through getting out in nature, just staying around high vibe people, just make sure that you keep your energy balanced and positive. You want to stay in that high vibe space. Okay, underneath that, you get the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. So the Queen of Pentacles, she is extremely abundant. She is independent. She has everything that she needs. And this falls right under the Magician. So here you have the Magician who can create, manifest everything and anything that they need to, want to. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles, abundance. Abundance for you, Taurus. And again, abundance is financial wealth, financial flow, love, divine health, well-being, joy. This falls right under joy, okay? So you have flexibility. Be flexible in this process. Stay in a state of joy. You are the Magician. You can manifest whatever it is that you want to manifest. And you have the Queen of Pentacles. Abundance, abundance, abundance. This is a really abundant time for you, especially with the way that your chart is reading at this time. So stay in that state of joy and knowing that the change is going to bring you all that you hoped it would be, because all the cards are showing you that. The next card out is the Ten of Wands. Now, isn't that interesting? So you have the Ten of Wands, which falls under the Ten of Swords. So you have 10-10. Again, end of a cycle. Ten of Wands is, you know what? I'm over it. I'm exhausted. I'm done. And of course, why wouldn't you be? You've got the Ten of Swords. So there was someone who, again, abandoned you, betrayed you, wasn't supportive of you, wasn't there, with their best intentions for your overall well-being. And you know what? Enough of that, right? We're done. We're moving through this new energy. We're transitioning into this new energy, 3D to 5D. There's no more of that. Tolerating people who aren't kind to you, aren't supportive of you, aren't loving to you, because you certainly deserve that. So again, Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands, end of a cycle. So you are totally transitioning out of what was and moving into a place of manifestation and abundance, and you get new love here as well. Okay, so let's keep going here. Let's change this up a little bit so you can see this. Okay. All right, so I love it when I see tens and ones, right? End of a cycle, new beginnings, all your energy supporting that. And you've got great career aspects, you've got money aspects, and you've got love aspects here. Oh, and look at that, another major arcana, Cancer. You might have Cancer in your chart somewhere, in your natal chart. You might be dealing with a Cancer, but this is all about victory, right? Being connected to the divine, the law of attraction. So here we get the Magician, the Queen of Pentacles, extremely abundant in every single way possible. Done with the cycle. You've got the Page of Swords, new information coming in, right? And then you've got the Chariot, moving on, victory. And this is very much about a new beginning, Magician number 1. You get the Change card here, right? Change. So, whoops, that goes flying. And then you get the Chariot. The Chariot is very much the law of attraction, right? She doesn't have any reins or anything that are controlling these things. She's doing it through thought alone, right? Putting the thought out to the universe and getting a sense of what is it going to feel like. Well, I'm going to feel joyful. I'm going to feel harmony. I'm going to feel happiness. I'm going to open up my heart. And that's exactly what she does. She's able to control the outcome, right? I shouldn't say control. She's able to establish what it is she wants the outcome to be. And then that in turn is what she manifests. And you've got the Magician and the Queen of Pentacles here. So you are in an amazing, amazing place right now. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have 8 of Pentacles. This is all about doing the work. So again, another beautiful money aspect for you. You have the Queen of Pentacles, you have the 8 of Pentacles. So this is, you're doing the work. 8 is all about movement in the tarot, so you're moving in the right direction. You've got the Chariot, which is about movement and moving towards what it is you're trying to manifest, and victory. So you have all these cards here that are showing you that you're moving in the right direction. The energy is in alignment with you. Stay in a place of positive, high vibe. Stay in a place of joy, because the change that's coming towards you is abundant change, great money aspects, great finances. I mean, again, Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, the Magician. What do we have here? The Chariot. So you've got great cards. All right, let's keep going here. Let's see, what else do we have for you, Taurus? So far, great energy. Really makes sense with the planetary changes for you. Angel spirits and guides. What else do we have for beautiful Taurus? Thank you. Just kick that up. Okay, number 13. 13 reduces to a 4. 4 is all about stability, foundation, security, cat spirit. Claim your independence. So this just states once again, as you manifest this, you are manifesting your own security, right? You are moving forward. You're moving through the changes. You've got all these money aspects, and then you get a card 13, which that number might be important to you, but it reduces to a 4, which is about solid foundations, right? So again, nice aspects for your security, your financial security. Okay, and then you get Ant Spirit, time to collaborate, and another 1. So you have the Magician, that's a 1, new beginning. With Ant Spirit, that's a 1. Then you have the 2 10s, which reduce to 1. That is 1, 1, 1, 1. Are you seeing that number? That is a divine number. Look that number up. If you are seeing 11, if you are seeing 111, if you are seeing 1111, that is the universe saying you are on the right path. Stay on the path. Pay attention to your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. What you put out is what you'll get back. There's portals opening for change and things to happen. Spirit is saying, Taurus, stay on your track, stay positive, stay in a state of joy, happiness, right? Positive vibes. Because this is a powerful time to collaborate. Oh, who are you going to collaborate with? Might be a colleague, might be a friend, might be with spirit to get what it is that you're manifesting. But you are surrounded by divine support. Okay, and the bottom of the deck here is Porcupine Spirit, number 48. Okay, time for beginner's mind, 48. is a 12. 12 reduces to 3. 3 is often about manifestation. Time for beginner's mind. So this spirit is saying to you, okay, as we move through these uncharted waters, let's think differently. Okay, don't say, I can't do that, or it's never been done, or I haven't been able to do that, or who does it that way. No, time for beginner's mind. Take a moment and think the way a child thinks. Like everything is kind of new and they have a beginner's mind. They're not really sure. A child will come in and say, okay, I'm just going to try it this way. And their expectation is it's going to work. That's the beginner's mind. That's what you need. Okay, Taurus, keep the beginner's mind. And keep your focus on positive thoughts, feelings, and emotions. And as you think about manifesting, you've got both money and love aspects here. As you think about that, stay positive. And when you think of what it is, for those of you who are trying to manifest the money, and for those of you who are wanting to manifest the relationship, not only is it important to visualize what it is that you want, but you need to, in your mind, whatever emotion you have would be attached to that. So let's say, you're trying to get started in a new career and you get this job. Are you just filled with so much gratitude? Are you filled with so much relief? Are you filled with so much happiness? Whatever that is, act as if it's happening right now. Okay? All the great spiritual leaders have been saying that forever, and you're hearing it more and more. You have to act as if it's happening. That doesn't mean go off and do crazy things by spending money you don't have or whatever, but act in your mind, act in your heart, like, in your mind, in your heart, what does that feel like? Okay. Seek hidden treasure. Okay, so that works out really well with the beginner's mind, right? It's hidden treasure, so it might not be something that's very obvious. It might be something that you haven't thought about. It might be not in plain view. It might be something you have to peel back a layer, uncover a rock. You know what I'm saying, right? Pull back the curtain. You might have to think about it differently. It might be somewhere that you wouldn't think it is, but that's where it's going to be. Okay, so what that means is as you move forward in that new energy, just be open. Just be open. Okay, let's get you a final card, Taurus. What else do we have for Taurus today? Angel spirits and guides. Thank you. Insight. Open the third eye to strengthen intuition. Open the third eye to strengthen intuition. Okay, so this is going to be really important for you. You want to make sure that you tap into your intuition at this time. Go with your gut. You'll know what's right for you as you move forward. Okay? Trust. Trust the universe. Trust that the work you're doing, the way you're trying to move in the new energy and manifest, is going to give you the outcome. The money, the career, the job, the relationship. Okay? All right, Taurus, so that's what I have for you today. If something resonated in this reading or you liked some aspect of it, please give it a thumbs up or consider sharing or subscribing as you go forward today. I wish you much love, peace, and joy. Namaste.